We're going to start with the design of the room. So for the design of the room, I know how to place my elements, so I can take eraser tool to erase this part. Here I can just take the guide, and I know that I have here 60, here 2 meters, 62 meters, so I can erase also this part like this, and also I can erase this part. Then I'm going to add a guide and to take this part and one at 60 centimeters and another with the size of the bed at 140 centimeters like this. And then I can add another here at 190 centimeters. Now I go on 3D warehouse. And on 3D warehouse I'm going to type bed like that. And for example, why not to take and for example, I'm going to use this bed. Or here maybe, or maybe no, maybe it's not really good, so I'm not going to do this too much edge, so I'm going to come back. But I can create also my own basic bed, it's not a problem, so it means I can take rectangle tool, can add a rectangle like this. After I can make push-pull, for example push-pull 30 centimeters. Then I can take offset tool, and here I can create an offset of just, for example, 5 centimeters, like that. Then I'm going to add guide, so I take guide tool, and here I can add a guide at 5 centimeters. Also here at 5 centimeters. Same work here, 5 centimeters, and also at this level, or not like this. I take my guide, and here 5 centimeters. Then I take two-point arc tool, and I take these 2 points and I select tangent to edge. And same work here, I select 2 points and tangent to edge. Or not like this, I'm going to come back. So this point, and you need to select tangent to edge. Like this. Then after I take eraser tool, I'm going to erase this part. I'm going also to erase this part. I'm going to go at this level and to erase this part, and also on the left to erase this part. Edit, delete guides. Then I can take, for example, this element, and I'm going to create a push-pull of, for example, 5 centimeters like this. Now here also I'm going to add, for example, I can go at this level and I can add here this point to this point, alors not like this. So I can go, for example, here and I can take this endpoint and I can go here. I take the line tool and this point like that. Even here it's not really good, so I'm going to come back again. So I'm going to take the guide and here to add the guide. Like this. Then I take the line tool and I can go like this. I go also on the other place. I turn and I go here and I'm going to tape this intersection to this endpoint, like this. Then I can take push-pull, I can take this face and I can create an offset first 5 centimeters and I can, and after, for example, 50 centimeters like that. And after I can take eraser tool, delete this part and delete this part also. Then, if I want to add pillow, for example, alors here, like this, it's okay. I'm just going to add color, so I go on color, I select wood, and I'm going to add wood plywood knots, like this. Going to check the color, but I think that like this it's good. Like that. Then for the waitress, I can go here, I can select color and I can select blue color, clear blue color like this. And for example, I can add in blue this different element. Like this. If I want to add pillow, for example, I can go on 3D warehouse. And I can type pillow. And I can just take this pillow like that. So I take this pillow and download in my document. Like this, and after I can integrate on my document. I go on Scale Tool, and I'm going to change the size. Like that, and after I have just to place this, so I can add a guide. For example, here I can add a guide from on edge to 20 centimeter, and another here to 20 centimeter. And then I can take the pillow, and I have just to place this. For example, I take this point, and I'm going to go here like that. But after you need to select another point, so maybe I can place this on face like this. Then I'm going to duplicate that, so I take this point, Control, left click, and I can duplicate also. Here you see it's a little big, so the first thing that I'm going to do, it's again to take the Scale Tool. Here I'm going to place this again, to take Scale Tool, and I'm going to reduce again the pillow, like this. Like that, and now I can duplicate with my Move tool and Control on your keyboard. And here I can go, for example, at this level. Here I just need to create a guide. If I want to be in the right alignment, I can take a guide here, and I can go exactly at this level. So I'm going to make differently. I take Scale Tool, I take this part, just going to reduce like this. Now I'm going to go on this to delete, erase, and I'm going to do the same work. Move tool, I'll select this point, intersection, Control, and I can duplicate like this. So it's okay for the two different pillows, and I'm going to stay like that. Now I want to add a wardrobe at this level. Our first edit, delete guides. I come back on 3D warehouse. And I type wardrobe. And I select this wardrobe. I click on download directly on your SketchUp model. I place this element first here, then rotation tool, and I'm going to add a rotation, blue X, and you turn on 90 degrees. Scale tool, reduce the size, then move tool, take an angle, and to move directly, for example, first like this, on face, and then you have just to go on scan tool again to take the right point, so it means this point, to go on face, and for the size above, for example, I can add a guide, and here I can add a guide at 30 centimeter, or maybe little more, so I can add a guide to 50 centimeter, and here scale tool, and I'm going to go until the guide, like this. Or here just I check something, not totally like that. I'm going to go on face, and we are going to stay like this. So it's okay for that. I'm going to reduce the size. Then I'm going to place also a small furniture at this level. I go again on 3D warehouse. And I'm going to type this time shelf. And I can take this shelf. So I'm going to place first, we are going to go like this, then rotation, create a rotation, I take this point, blue X, this point, and I'm going to turn, I take 180 degrees. Scale tool, and first to resize. So I go here, I select scale tool, I'm going to reduce like this. And after I'm going to move this element, so I take this part, I'm going to go near this level. And for example, I'm going to place that, I'm going to take an angle. And I can place this like this. So I can place this like that, then I use scale tool again, and I can change like that. If I want to have the right dimension, I add a guide, so I can add a guide here at, for example, 60 centimeter. Then I can take a guide also, and I'm going to add one at 120 centimeter. But 100 centimeter, I'm not totally near this place, so I'm going to do exactly the same and to go 20 centimeter to arrive exactly in front of the bed. And after I can take scale tool and I go like this. And here it's okay. I can reduce little the size like this and also like that. So now it's okay for that. You can have also the possibility to choose the same color if you want. So if you want to change the color, you can go and right click, you can edit component, and you can edit the color at your convenience. The things that I'm going to do is to paint the wall first. So I'm going to go on color, I'm just going to add, for example, a paint. So I can go and to add a red color like this. So here it's going to be for the wall. Then the other thing that I'm going to do is to take the line tool and I'm going to add a line from end point, this point. Now here we have a small, it's not exactly on the edge, I'm going to use again scale tool on this. Like that. After I'm going to take the line tool and I go this point to this point, end point. Then I click on the face, right click and erase. If I selected this, it's just for one reason, it's because I would like to incorporate here the floor. I go on the material, I select tile, and this time I'm going to add filled square tile like this, and I incorporate like that. But I can also go here if I want. But if I go here, I'm going to integrate this also on the main living room. So I come back and I'm going just to stay like this. So it's okay for the room.